Welcome to this Heritage Trail podcast exploring Kingston upon Thames. This episode explores a piece of public artwork hidden in the centre of town that contains over 1,000 years of Kingston's heritage. In Kingston's bustling town centre, Eden Street is home to a piece of public art which truly reflects the borough's regal heritage. The Eden Walk mural can be found on the side of the now vacant British Home Stores building, roughly opposite the post office. The mural is 9 feet long and 4¼ feet tall and was commissioned by the Royal Borough of Kingston Council. Following in the footsteps of Kingston's arts and crafts heritage, it is a bas-relief made in glazed and fired stoneware clay, created by ceramic artist Maggie Humphrey and unveiled by Mayor Councillor Frank Steptoe in 1985. It is made up of 67 individual pieces and divided into 3 panels, one of which depicts the 7 Anglo-Saxon kings who may have been crowned in Kingston. The first of these is Edward the Elder, son of Alfred the Great, who ascended to the English throne in the year 899. He fought off a disputing claim to the throne from his uncle Ethelwald and asserted control over all of England excepting Northumbria, which remained under the control of Danish Vikings. He was succeeded by Aethelstan in July 924, who was the first king of all of England. Previously, multiple kings had ruled over each of England's 7 kingdoms, forming what was known as a heptarchy. Next pictured is Edmund I, who was crowned king in 940, and is pictured being assassinated by an outlaw, leaving the throne vacant again just 6 years later. He was succeeded by his younger brother Eadred, who is chiefly remembered for finally bringing the rebellious northern kingdom of Northumbria under control. In 946, the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle records that Eadred reduced all the lands of Northumbria to his control, and the Scots granted him oaths that they would all do what he wanted. When Eric Bloodaxe, king of Norway, attempted to gain control over the area, Eadred launched a destructive raid on the north, which resulted in secure Saxon control over the area. His depiction in the mural reflects this, as he holds the sovereign sceptre and orb. Eadred's nephew, Eadwig, succeeded him at just 15 years of age, and is known to have had his coronation in Kingston. His legacy is dominated by a feud with the monk Dunstan, who is pictured praying in the mural. During his coronation feast, Eadwig is reported to have been cavorting with 2 women, who may be represented by the 2 devils surrounding the young king in this artwork. After a reign defined by political instability and conflict with the church, he died 4 years later. He was succeeded by his younger brother Edgar, but the next monarch included in this mural is Edgar's son, Edward the Martyr, who ascended to the throne in 975. Dispute over who should have succeeded Edgar broke out throughout England, almost causing a civil war, and resulting in the murder of Edward at Corfe Castle in 978. He is thought to have been murdered by Queen Ethelfrith, the mother of his half-brother Ethelred, who claimed to be the rightful heir. After his death, he was venerated as a saint. Ethelred the Unready took up his brother's throne aged 12 in 979, and his reign is chiefly remembered for continuous conflict with Danish invaders. In 1013, Svein Forkbeard invaded England, forcing the young king to flee to Normandy, only returning upon Svein's death 2 years later. Although he is remembered by the moniker Ethelred the Unready, this translates to Ethelred the Poorly Advised, a pun on his name which means well-advised. Below this parade of kings, the River Thames is represented, along with the 3 salmon that make up Kingston's crest. Below are depictions of some of the buildings and individuals that lived on Eden Street, formerly Eden Street, in the late 19th century, based on articles in the Surrey Comet from the period. Amongst these are a cobbler, fishmonger, stonemason and midwife. Looking around Eden Street as it is now, what kinds of activities can you see taking place today?